Namaste. Good evening.
Good evening.
Bay Area Sakad Amchigal Samaj Bandhavanka Angotujal Sakadanka 2016 KAOCA Committee Tono Yamar such a very first program Yamar such very first Karyakram Yugadika Sakadak Swagata Suswagata आज ही आमगे सगळा मनोरंजन एकत्र आम्ही दिगा एंटरटेनर लाईन अप केला तुमका सगळ्यांत इष्ट जाता म्हणून आम्ही लागता आसाची आज म्युझिक आसा डान्स आसा डीजे आसा आणि जेवणय आसा आमगे टिपिकल कोडियल आमची गर्ल स्टायलाची केलो हाऊस रूल्स आमकां प्रोग्रामाक एमर्जन्सी भायर वचपी जाल्यार एक्झिट आसा 2 सायडा आसा मागशे आसा कोणे पेरेंट्स चेडवाल प्रोग्राम आसा म्हण जाल्यार दही दवरून तांकां ड्रेसअप करून आमकां बॅक स्टेजार सोडाची तांगे परफॉर्मन्स जातरी दही दवरून तांकां तुमगे लागीं कराची ओके आज रॅफल प्रोग्राम आसा रॅफल अंत लायक गिफ्टय आसा म्हाका गोत आसा तुमगे घरकडे भांगरात आसा बायला बामण आसच म्हणून जाल्यार हांगा गिफ्ट जावन भांगार मेळटा आसा उडगार दवराची रॅफल जातरी आमी अरावंड 8:30 डीजे डान्सिंग करता आसाची ताचे फुडें हांगा नॅशनल एंथम सांगून मागीर आमी सगळे जेवणां वताची सो थँक्यू वेलकम तुम सगळ्यांक आज ही रेस्ट ऑफ द डे तुम सगळ्यांक एंटरटेन करूंक आमी हांगा रेडी जावन रावल्यांची होप यू ऑल एन्जॉय वेलकम अगेन हॅव अ गुड टायम थँक्यू
नमस्कार आज उगादी खातीर तुम्ही सगळ्यांनी आयल्यां ती थोडी खुशी जाली आमगल कमिटी लोकांनी तुमगल खातीर बरें जेवण तयार केलें आनी तुमकां सगळ्यांक आवडटल तशी प्रोग्राम्स बसयल्या ती बट फर्स्ट दीपा देवाकनी दीव लावंच आसा Welcome to Ugadi 2016. I wanted to start the year off by reflecting on who we are as a community and our theme for this year. Our ancestors lived on the banks of the river Saraswati and worshipped the goddess of the river. We worship education, knowledge and arts, which is why every year we use this forum to celebrate the talent within the community in the sphere of arts and entertainment. Later in the program, as a bow and acknowledgement to education, we will be awarding certificates to the graduating high schoolers of KAOCA. Next slide. We're happy to say we've had record registrations this year. The numbers you see are the registrations in the database, and typically we get about 20 to 40 walk-ins on top of these. We wanted to start off with a welcome to our new members this year. We are very happy that you are attending today's program, and we hope that you will be actively participating, coordinating and taking a lead in KAOCA events in the future. So welcome. Next slide. And congratulations to our newlyweds, including those in the committee. And also, on a more sober note, a couple of the committee members' parents have been unwell, and our prayers and thoughts are with them. We hope that they recover soon. Next slide. Some announcements. This is a Sammelan year, and we hope many of you will be attending the Konkani Sammelan in Atlanta in July. Looking at the registrations for the Sammelan, the Bay Area has the largest contingent for the Sammelan. Also, a lot of participation in our programs. In the programs from the Bay Area, so that's very exciting. We recently had a great fundraiser almost a month ago for the NACA, so thank you to everybody who contributed. And one more thing to note, KAOCA has been operating as a non-profit. It's a 501c7 for many years, thanks to Vidya Ullail, because of which we get favorable rates at many facilities. And this year, thanks to Milind, we have been upgraded to a 501c3, which is now we are a charitable organization. So this makes all the donations sent to KAOCA tax exempt, and so those of you who have contributed to KAOCA or donated to KAOCA or related charities, will be sending your donor acknowledgement before the end of the year. Next slide, please. The theme for this year is integration, interaction, and inspiration. So integration is the most important theme of our lives. We have synergized our cultures with an Eastern tradition with the realities of living in a Western society. Then we want to look for opportunities to engage the community more, and therefore we want to provide greater interaction. And finally, let's try to inspire ourselves and others around us in our daily routine, in our work, in the time that we share with each other, and from a KAOCA perspective in the food, the programs that we put together. And the committee has taken this theme very, very seriously. The 2016 committee has really worked hard at putting a wonderful set of events this year. We have tried to make improvements big and small. We want to strive for a higher standard, and we want to surpass the high bar which has been set by earlier committees. And in turn, we want to be surpassed in excellence by future committees that follow us. So we want consistently to be there to be better and better programs and better quality of food and interaction. So look for changes this year in the website, the web registration process, communication, programs, menu, food, venues, and logistics. Next slide, please. So web and registration committees have made significant improvements in the back end. So not all of these are visible to people. So I want to make a mention of it because there's a lot of effort really gone in this. For example, sending emails we served in prior committees, and that has been a challenge. Not because of anything, but other than the web hosting service starts putting limits and challenges for us. And so this year we have refactored and improved the infrastructure for the web emails, and also improved the scripts, the database schemas, all the back-end stuff, which will make it easier for future committees to run their programs. Right? We've also started an important thing, which is an effort of database cleanup. The database is very messed up, and so we have made sure this year everybody who is registered has a valid email address, phone number, contact information. Later on, we will start the process of removing invalid entries to reduce the risk of hackers. And I know many of you guys might be thinking, like, who's going to hack KAOCA database? I mean, it's a very small website. I was surprised myself. But more than 60% of the new registrations that we get and we turn down, those are actually from hackers and people with email addresses from Russia and so on and so forth. So apparently your information, your personal information is very valuable to somebody out there who's trying to get it. And so we want to improve the security around this. Previously committees have already encrypted your passwords, so those are safe. But what we also want to do is make sure that all your personal information, including addresses and all of that, PII essentially, gets encrypted, and we expect to have that later on this year. Also, we have made other improvements. The web committee has made improvements such as printed home tickets, faster registration process. And I want to thank Vinayak and Vasant who are leading this effort. They are extremely busy at their day jobs, but they must have worked nights, weekends to improve this. And for Vinayak. So we are also tightening our other processes, including finance, logistics, with things like better role separation, better planning and forecasting. And so thanks to Chaitanya and Sudhi, who are leading the finance and logistics teams in making all of this happen. Next slide. So the slides I think we are working on technical issues, but entertainment. We want to make sure that you guys have a better quality of entertainment. And the entertainment committee led by Deepa and Vidya have done a fantastic job in this. We want to make sure that everybody who is interested has a chance to participate, and we have sent out invitations for participation. If somebody has not received it, let us know. But they went out by email, we posted it on the website as well as Facebook. So everybody who submitted their entries have been included in the programs. Next, food. Next slide, please. I'm sure you'll be delighted with the food menu, which has been prepared with great love and care by the food committee led by Kubudaka and Chetna Shenoy. We have dedicated this year larger budget to food, and the committee has taken great pains to plan for this ahead of time with trial runs and tasting. Finally, we are thrilled to work with this committee. Everybody in the committee has been outstanding, and none of the arrangements you see today would have been possible without their sacrifice and time. I do want to point out that everybody is busy. Everybody has a day job. They're busy with their own kids and responsibilities, and they volunteered the time to make all of this possible for us. And you want to remember that nobody gets paid for this job. It's a volunteering thing. So despite our best efforts to give an outstanding experience, sometimes we fail. And if we do fail, I request you to be a little kind and understanding, and we have good intentions. We want to fix the problem, and if you can help us fix the problem, help us. And it's not just the committee members, but it's also volunteers from the community and participants in the program who have given all of their time. And finally, any of this would have not been possible or worthwhile without all of you who are participating, attending and sharing this time. So a big thank you to all of you. We hope you will enjoy the rest of the evening. Deepa.